Sicilian in the gold lane. I don't know what's going on here. This is wild.
Hey, man, they're up 2 games. Why not? Jungle, this is what the emblems have brought us to. This is the meta question mark. That's what's on everyone's mind right now. Match point, TOB, looking for a win up against BTK.
This is crazy. I'm absolutely blown away. Let's take apart what TOB is kind of building here, right? They got the carry, they got the Grok, the Uranus, they got 2 heavy front lanes, and they got a sustain. So BTK really needs to build anti-sustain, to be honest. I think the Faramis is actually a really good play into a Florin, just because it's equal sustainability. You're able to survive a little bit more in team fights. Now, TOB's ideal to carry jungle. It's interesting. I don't know how well it's going to deal with an Alpha's true damage here, but that is what I really want to see.
And Salamanca's rocking the Grok right now.
That is Hoon on a Grok.
Did Shark pick up the roam? Who's roaming right now? Shark still picked up the roam, and Hoon is on the Grok.
Yep.
Hold on. Yeah, so Shark still picks up the roam boots. Hoon just running Grok. All right, let's switch it up. Some people might say they're trolling right now. I don't think I've ever seen BTK have someone troll against them. Not gonna lie. 2 years. 2 years.
Not gonna lie as well.
I don't think I've seen TOB troll teams. I've seen BTK troll teams, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone troll BTK. But here they come, giving them the damage. Best player gonna go down here. Sir Benny might be next. Salamanca there as well, getting some nice AoE damage on 3 members. Brings out the wall, locks them in. BTK forced to run away through this tri-bush, but still they got what they came for. It's a 1-for-0 trade. Very similar to last game. Can they make it 2? They do. T able to pick it up, the sub coming in game 3.
He is just a monster. 2 already for BTK. Probably the turtle is going to go to BTK here, as we already see Yato boy kind of already putting a little bit of pressure, getting vision. I like it. Again, the comp here is quite wild. I'm not quite sure what to take from it, but I'm pretty sure that the Sicilian's about to die. Maybe not.
Maybe Nibiru's patch does come out. Not able to get the finish. Fried Chicken almost dies. 2v1. Zia Cutie able to get the response there. A nice play. I'm wondering, with his build, is he running that basic emblem where he's getting mana back with how he moves the hybrid mana and HP regen? It does look like he is, which would work well essentially with the Sicilian, right? Especially if you wanted to run it up in the gold lane, you're going to be able to get mana back. You don't need to go back as much. And I haven't even thought about it. Could that be an emblem thing that brings Sicilian back into the meta here? Because one of his downfalls is the fact that he runs out of mana in that early game so much, and you have to be so slow with your skills, because if you just spam it, the mana cost goes higher and higher. There goes another kill though. ML player taken out. T trying to prove me wrong, showing that this is the count of the Uranus, and ML player down 2 kills already.
Best player. Ooh.
Another one.
Holy, another one bites the dust, Rex. Best player thought he could go in there, and T might have been BTK's answer.
Oh, Salamanca in a little bit of trouble as well. Here comes Zane. Does have the true damage, able to lock on, get the passive off. Snipe shot comes in. Fried Chicken able to find it, picking it up. Another kill down. 6-0 BTK in the lead.
That was a quick scope by Chicken. 6-0. At this point, it seems like BTK is snowballing. They got to keep this up. TOB, they got to play a little passive here, you know? They got a lot of late game insurance. The Sicilian, I mean, they have their gold lane in the jungle, so it's an interesting go. I mean, they have a Grok in mid. I just feel like they have to slow down the rolls. They see that if they get into a team fight, it's just a problem for them.
Yeah, I mean, TOB, their only opportunity right now is late game. That is it. Yeah. You have your jungler as a carry, who's already a late game hero, let alone with the carry jungling, not in the gold lane. You then have Zia Cutie on the Sicilian, who's an extremely late game hero. Yes, the possibilities are there for the side of TOB. With the deficit that's happening right now, we're talking about them not coming online until about 20 minutes probably, which is a long wait. Suppression comes on an ML player. T does miss, not able to get the big final blow. Salamanca comes in with a wild charge, able to get a couple knockups there. Baj brought down low, still in the game though. Best players here, able to pick up the kill onto Baj. Yato in the midst, able to get that Shadow Stampede, pull Salamanca away. Zane maybe wanted to go for the fight. Can he get the finish here? Salamanca brought down low. I like that. Not able to get the finish though. Ooh, Zane gonna go down. Best player picking it up. 2-for-0 trade over to the hands of t.o.b.
T.O.B. Let's see what you did there. I was actually surprised. I thought Zane was going to be able to get that, but they kind of baited him right into his own hands. But the damage!
Now you see him, now you don't. It's a 1-for-1 though. And in the end, Best Player's going to be able to take a lot of damage off this tower, possibly get the finish here. He's going to hang out. He's going to wait. He's going to take a tower shot to the face. Not able to final though, but it's going to be a small win that takes that one down. So in the end, I feel like that is a win for TOB in the bottom lane.
Definitely a win in the bottom lane. Chicken being able to kind of take, you know, the towers. So I really want to see what happens when Chicken gets in there.
Big Cutie doing a little bit of damage. White Chicken gonna flicker in, get the kill, but still go down. Gold laner for gold laner, but kind of a win for White Chicken there. Slowing down a Sicilian when you're already up 3-1 is a good play in my book.
Yeah, I mean, stop him from getting stacks is going to make the late game a lot harder. So utilizing the flicker to be able to get that trade there kind of came into play. It also gives his team a little bit of an advantage to maybe, you know, push the turtle, do something else, but in the top lane, T getting harassed.
Oh my god.
What was that damage?
What was the damage? Best player, Sir Benny? Where did that come from? The man just got shredded down in a matter of seconds. Baj might just be next. They're coming in. Best player pops a speedy light wheel, able to do a little bit more. Gonna lock onto another tower. That's essentially 2 towers, so that bottom one is going down soon. TOB responding once again at this 6-7 minute mark. This is when they hit hard.
This is wild. You know, Best player, he just has the demon, corrosive scythe, and then the seed from Florin, right? So is the seed from Florin that good? Like, that damage was insane. So, wow, this is wild. BTK kind of choking. I think they can turn this around, but they have the gold lead. They just need to stop making these micro mistakes.
I mean, with the fact that he's gotten 4 kills, like, t.o.b is running this funnel strat perfectly. It's reminiscent of, you know, several years ago when you would have marksman in the jungle. I want to take a look at the items real quick, or more so just the gold. Taking a look at him, I mean, he's ahead of Zane right now in his farming, even with the 2 deaths, and that's mainly because of those kills, but also with the way they're moving around the map and just feeding everything to best player right now. They're running it by the book. And here's the thing, like, t.o.b is still behind in gold, essentially. They're 2,000 gold behind, but their jungler is ahead of the jungler of BTK right now, which is huge in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, that is going to keep stacking, and then, you know, that was the moment that T underestimated how much damage that best player could put out. He soloed him earlier, but he came back and said, "You're not soloing me again." And soloed T. So we're going to see where it kind of comes from. The damage, though, being able to take out Shark was a great play. Zane kind of putting on a little bit of pressure here.
Yeah, a little bit of damage. Zane looking for something, but still unable to find it. Now he's in trouble, needs to get out. Yato there does have the Cult Altar, trying to help someone out. They're trying to corner Zia, but he is just kiting back and forth. Down goes Fried Chicken. Zane will be next to flank the sandwich, and they are caught in the middle of it. Baj in a little bit of trouble here as well. Best player wants to get the finish, can't quite make it, but now they're going to lock onto this Lord, and Yato and Baj can do nothing about it.
It's like t.o.b keeps setting up like Venus fly traps, right? And then BTK is just like the fly, and then they just go right into t.o.b's trap, you know, every time. And t.o.b's trying to turn it around, but now they got a Lord barreling down at them.
Venus fly trap, I like it. BTK looking like a couple bugs right now. They got to find a way out of this one because t.o.b waited for that 7-8 minute mark. They came online, and now they are just shredding BTK in the back foot. They've now lost their gold lead, and even, I mean, like we said, when they were ahead 2,000, they were losing team fights. Let alone how things are going to go with t.o.b having the lead here.
I mean, best players EXP is just off the chart as well. Almost level 15 at the 10-minute mark, and Zane's not even there at that point. He is doing a lot of damage. Oh my! A
lot of damage. Yato in trouble here. Salamanca looking for the finish. Yato able to pop the Cult Altar just in the nick of time there. A wave of minions crashing down the boss side, and ML player does exactly what he's supposed to do. He cuts the lane, stops those minions, and gives the rest of his team full force onto that tier 2 in the boss side. Snipe shot comes out, but it lands onto Uranus. Not enough damage. t.o.b gonna regroup down in the mid, as Zane is looking for some push in the top side, just trying to cover any ground he can, get any farm he can.
He was. I mean, you can see it pushing that top turret. Pretty decent with it, too. Ooh, they're able to stop Zane from being able to come back home as well, while all of BTK is just being pushed. 2 towers in the mid down. Zane kind of up here 1v1 in best player.
He does have the true damage, so he is at least winning out, but think about how much they lost, and now he's caught once again in this Venus flytrap. He's moved too much. The jaws are closing, and down goes Zane. t.o.b taking advantage of all of this. They've taken towers, they get Zane for it all, and all he got was an orange buff.
The Venus flytrap is real at this point. And I mean, that's what happens when you're dealing with EXP laners like that. But oh my God, they just want more.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, BTK has to back off, right? They have to let them come. They have to let t.o.b come to them. They do have some chances for defense, but a lot of their composition, once again, is I feel like it's rated on snowball effect. Like, even the alpha, it's very snowbally. You have this Dairoth, who's very early game, very snowbally. Yes, he was the counter to the Uranus for the laning phase, but if ML player would have played that safe, he would have been okay. Now, he's not going to be able to do anything against ML player, I feel like. No one can do anything against ML player. Let's look at it down on the boss side right now. They are fighting an out. But still, he's not going to be able to get the finish, right? He can't get the finish. At this point, ML player, there's no one that's going to be, I think Zane is the only one that's really going to be able to like 1v1 him, and that's because of the true damage.
Yeah, and I mean, now, this is the make it or break it at this point. Who's going to win this Lord fight?
Oh my God, Salamanca instantly deleted. Yato Boy goes down as well. Best player to pick up Baj. Right now, 1-4-0. t.o.b taking control of this Lord pit. Zane maybe looking for a steal here, trying to get vision, but he just shouldn't be the one. There goes the snipe shot, lands on a best player. Still not enough damage though. ML, Zia, along with Salamanca are going to try to ward them off. Best player going to chip down that Lord and find it.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Zia, old man Sicilian, flickers in and gets chicken.
This is a little bit of a preview right now, guys. We're going to see if the movie does better later on in the year, but right now t.o.b is definitely strutting their stuff. BTK looking a little bit clumsy on the field overall.
Definitely, and I mean, it's looking a little rough, you know. They're going to have to mount a really good defense. Dairoth is splitting the lanes, which is something that they have to do at this point. And, I mean, they're going to have to hold off to the late game, but that is not where BTK wants to be. They want to end this a lot earlier than they can.
Yeah, they need some kind of big, like, reverse sweep play. They need to, like, really let t.o.b come in, and then maybe... Oh, there we go. A lot of damage on the best player. Mortality does pop. Are they going to get the final shot on them? No, they aren't. And now the shots are firing. The bad feast comes out. And Baj will get eaten up. The Lord encroaches onto this inhibitor. His best player shreds it down. Yato still looking for something there as well. But ML player is here to hold the front line as Cutie brings down the bombs. A double kill going into his pocket, and they walk onto the base. Will
maybe not.
Zane uses the alpha charge, trying to stop them. Can they do it? No, Zane falls next. Here comes Zane. He's the final one. They know they got it. That's it. The NABA Grand Finals. Best of 5, a Maniac going over to Zia, and they're going to take their time with it. They're going to lick their chops. They're going to let the minions finish this off. Ladies and gentlemen, T.O.B, the Ohio brothers themselves, will take this championship.
Wow.